To know what happened in Cosnus. I expect he'll be in the mess.
Look.
All operations are suspended.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent us thanks.
I doubt Cooper will miss the fools he sent against me. And not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she chose to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons. I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Nighttails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Returned his volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian. Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Already? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head, but without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kubo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter? Have you been to the top?
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk. What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We are trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To sit.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well. would make Martha leave the rest.
Something has happened to Martha.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastport, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, who could be next?
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Martha is a survivor. We'll find her. What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical. Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But to Culling, bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up. Look. Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The Abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
You're finished!
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long. that all of them?
I think so. I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The Rosaria will tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't.
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself.
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball. Too slow.
Чего? Я с ним бился, блядь, он, блядь, бой пользовался. Ёпан. Колечко.
Didn't see that coming.
Шика Скралова. Что проскочить?
That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before you passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumours started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bears. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these black shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head's a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Anything catch your eye? Take care out there, eh?
Where's Gav?
508. Що за гра?
Что за игра? Где тут, блядь, написано... Блядь, ну Final Fantasy... Что-то там. Много циферок. 16, кажется.
Тарантул 508. Го батл.
Да я тут уже скоро ухожу, через 20 минут.
Where's my report?
Сейчас катсценку досмотрим, да можно пойти, конечно, скатать каточку одну.
Таранто 508. Это уже не в познате.
Ну тут вообще...
Таранто 508. А все бан.
You remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of
Сейчас
Greek
посмотрим катсценку, интересно. Тут
and how
показывают
pissed off all the other nations were that they
камушки.
didn't think to do it first.
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of
Мы
a
один такой
madman.
камушек уже вломали.
Bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals. Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironheart. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would
Блять,
anticipate.
чё он меч достал?
And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Ох.
What are we waiting for indeed?
Ладно, сохранимся. Заходи там. Ой. Здорово.
Як справи?
Да нормально было.
Добре.
А у тебе що там?
Та теж порядок.
Порядок? Порядок. Порядок. Ой, блядь. Что у нас запустится где-то? Я видел.
Поставив, грав сьогодні з дробашом. Поставив кулі, які там коштують аж 40 котів покращені. Ну, класно, на дистанцію 100 метрів з 2 куль кладе. Дробаш.
Ну, я прицел же всрати.
Ну, ж можеш поставити любий.
Ну, ты на какой?
Ну,
На...
не те так.
На первый дробаш ставил, чи на второй?
Ні, я на другий ставив.
На друг?
Да, перший я дуже не грав.
То тут что, большая скорострельность игра, понятно. И с обновлением без загрузки написано, блядь.
Ну, от в тилі самого дальнього цього. Мішень з 2 пострілів.
Было.
Тому класно.
Так, ну, чисто надо каточку, то что туда-сюда надо выдвигаться, отдыхать. Ведь я очень уставший.
Та я таки понял. Після того, як відпочинеш,
Я планировал, мне хочу Final Fantasy проходить. Хотя мне загорелось в сраке.
ага. Там багато проходиш?
Да багато, блядь. Ну я не знаю, надо
Це не ліцензія чи дуже?
Великая зеленая лицензия. Ты какая нам лицензия будет? Ты что, я ж в Стиме в нее играю? Нет.
Я же не знаю.
Ее не раздавали нигде.
А, там по Варфейсі роздають. В цьому
Ну я уже забрал.
І доповнення там 50 гривень коштує.
Ну мне и не
можна
надо.
докупити буде доповнення.
Самый суть, что я скачивал... скачивал. И даже не поиграл его. Удалил потом, блядь.
Чё? А.
Ну да уж. Так, и где ж я нахожусь, блядь? Вот черные щиты. Так, я... Это хуйня. Да. Так, и вот, получается, вот учила 2, 2, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 часов он наиграл. Еще час, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, блять, пускай будет 12, 12, блять, 14, 17, ну еще часов, блять, 25. Еще до конца далеко. Я только 12 наиграл, и то решил дальше. Ну, чисто только сюжетные кампании.
А, там це, Obscure, вони ж випустили DLC-шку невеличку.
Я рад за них. Кто бы еще играл, блять. Невеличку. Наполучали там мільйон наград і ради.
Так заслужено.
Там
Реально классная игра.
Divinity новый анонсировали. Ждать 3 года только, блядь. Или 6.
Ну и потім всі переносять кілька раз.
Да. Divinity хорошая была. Я проходил вторую. И первую начинал.
Я что-то не помню такого.
Шо? Divinity Original Sin? Ты не играл?
Не.
Ну, поиграй. Она как Baldur's Gate, только Катсцены нету, блядь. Там диалоги как...
Тих самих розробників, вони типу
Да.
до балди робили, да?
Да, балди вони делали.
А, тоді я бачив до схем. Ну таке собі.
Ну, то грать...
Після балди вже.
То грать надо, блядь.
Ну да.
Ну там... Система-то другая трошки. Ну, в принципе, она похожая, но... Есть свои приколы. Ой, что спиздить вертолет.
Пішли.
Да тут уже полный, блядь.
Ех, я пілот.
Я...
Мене інші гелікоптери знищив. Ну такі самі.
Бегу. Блядь, меня стреляют. Я летчик. Я еще летчик. У меня есть пулеметчики.
Ти залетчик?
Я летчик. Я отчинился полностью даже. Что все испугались, блядь. Да иди ты, чел, с РПГ, гуляй, Вася. Бля, я, короче... Может, сбил меня вертолет вражеский, намного полетал.
Так, ворожі гелікоптери мене знову.
Летал як мог. Так, когда я возле тебя. Тут где-то...
Танк.
А я за кого играю? Мы спавнер поставим сейчас. Бля, там съебался. Вертолет на низких. Блядь, не попал. Блядь, завис бы вертолет. Вертолет, блядь, изубошит, сука. Ты от хиз, да? Танк.
Тут танк поруч.
Да поруч, блядь, катается, сука. Блядь, танк не нашел. Блядь. Куда ж ты меня бачил? Блядь, надо взять антитанкового воина. Слушай, у меня больше нету. На, пошел. Антитанковый воин. Бонус поинт меня там что-то выстрела это. Блядь, здесь еще один танк. Врагов много. Блядь.
Это гелікоптер. Це гелікоптер робить нічого, 12 пехотинців виловляє.
Техника ебет же, блядь. Бля, сейчас попробую отбомбиться.
Чешная техника.
Сейчас попробуем. Блять, сука, куда летишь ты? Блять, бомбиться это хуйня не надо, блять. Все 4 бомбы не пустишь. Бля, танк бачу. Да блять, что ж ты... Кто поставил на 4? Какие, сука, геи?
Я поставил.
блядь, мітка збила. Ну, блядь, нахер, хер отстріляєшся. Бомба, воно, блядь, бомби кидає по одному штуке. Блядь, да что за хуйня? Куда ты, блядь, стреляешь? Что я не могу поднять прицел? Не знаю, в этой игре я сильно нажимаю, блядь, правую кнопку мыши, блядь, и она не хочет нажиматься. Сильно нажимаю правую кнопку мыши, блядь. Но она, блядь, не хочет нажиматься.
Бывает.
Бывает.
Я не можу влучити гелікоптер.
Блядь, я думал, ты, блядь, живой, блядь, нахер хер. Жизнь, блядь, нахер оказался. Да ёбаный ты. Оба, блядь.
Танк приїхав мені на спину стріляв.
Нахуя мне кажется, сделали? Я упал в ногу сломал. Ах ты ж, сука, блядь, засада тут, блядь, какие-то, блядь, кемперы, блядь. Двое там сидит, да вы чё, ёб?
Наче вони щось зробили з цими
Я щось зробив.
зброї, влучити не можемо.
Хуй знає, що вони зробили. Явно нічого хорошого.
По-любому.
Ну где, блядь, нахуй врагицы ебать. Блядь, очки фармлю, нахуй. Враги, блядь, нахуй, на респе.
Теж?
Очки, блядь, стою, фармлю, блядь.
Правильно, про мене.
Блядь, я доглашу и стоп. Я допоминирую хоть что-то. Блядь, нашли. Поздно. Ну я поздно нашел. На, убил, блядь. Блядь, почти. Блядь, мусорка. Блядь, я же прибежал его спасать.
Робив.
Ты,
Блін, ну я до тебе бігав.
Да там, блядь, долго. Забей. Я проще заспавниться.
Давай.
Сквад, ассист, дэмэдж, блядь, танк. Блядь, сука, как ты с этого петуха убил? Такая параша, блядь. У него синий, блядь, он его прокачал, походу. Видимо, у него отдачи нема. Ты сука такая. Ну я попал, блядь. Акшн флоу, блядь. Танк стоит, короче. Ох. Не попал. Да как це так, блядь, нахуй. А він розвернувся, убив, блядь, я стреляю, блядь, оно все мимо его летит, блядь. Даже не попадает по нему, блядь. Ну, блядь, у него якийсь. Где же пулемет?
Ух, танка прилетіла.
Бля, тут бот. Вот. И вот. Ах ты мерзость, блядь, второй танк прикрывая. Бля. Зря, брат. На Б атакует.
Ну, я поменял.
Да, ёбаный. А ты прибежал, какой ты молодец, блядь. У меня хп не регенится, он, блядь, прискакал. Стреляй, стреляй. Да, блядь. О. Блядь. Беспилотники летают вражеские. Вообще охуенно.
Забывай.
Да пытаюсь, блядь. Меня уже что целится.
Я без лицензии летаешь.
Откуда ж ты, блядь, хуяришь? Хуяри. Блядь, кондон такой. В ходе все попадают, не понимаешь? Дай ты нахуй. Блядь.
Давай. Довго буде летить.
Да, блядь, зенітка, це ж пиздец. Ну, заваншуть. Молодец. Я стреляю по челам, они вообще не лопаются, зенитки, я хуею. Это, конечно, нахуй. Что, блядь, такое? Блядь, только я... Что, блядь? Что, блядь, стало? Не шевелиться резко. Что не взлетится? Ну, блядь. Конечно, блядь, что ты нахуй, блядь. А, я умер. Упал. Бля, я понял, моя мышка разрядилась. Она сама решила начать ездить по сторонам. Оно такое есть у меня. Она вот когда разряжается, вот она берет и двигается куда хочет. Меркнет, блядь. Китайская нанотехнология, понял? Да? Ты сразу понимаешь, что он разрядит.
Нормально, а имчик.
А имчик в сторону летит.
Да.
Хуёво. А, блядь, в корму башни попал, блядь, там дамаг не прошел, потом.
Что, бронировано?
Почему-то да. Хуйню урона нанесло.
Кто же забронировал?
Блядь, ну я его нашел. Вот цього я его нашел, блядь. И он живой, и убежал, блядь. В уголок, блядь. Ты справился?
Да.
Подбил. А, союзник подошел.
Я не справлюсь. Ой, танки, да.
Справься. Да, сука такая. И гранату кину, и то стреляю. О, блядь. Какие же они, блядь, скорики.
От зараза. Дивився назад танк.
Пулеметчик.
Керня, не зникніть.
А, блядь, я заспамнится эта игра даст чи не?
Близько противник.
Та близько ж.
Ну, тут 86 турочков осталось.
Та быстрее бы. Бля. Какой водила, блять, мудак. Может, вертолет не брось в воздухе. Блять. Чего? Вертолет.
Our forces control more objectives than the enemy. Be advised, Delta's under attack.
Что тут у вас? Тактическая перемога.
Осталось.
Удалось.
Ну что ты